Number 4, percent composition. What is the formula of a compound containing 25.9% nitrogen and 74.1% oxygen? I actually did this problem on Edmodo like last semester. If this problem's still on Edmodo, the same problem. So when we're finding a formula, that just means that we have N and O and some number of N's and some number of O's. We're finding some chemical formula. Okay. So we're going to assume that we have 100 grams. If I start out with 100 grams, 25.9% of 100 is 25.9. That's why I chose 100, because it's easier that way. 25.9 grams of nitrogen. So same thing for oxygen, then I'm going to have 74.1%, grams of oxygen. Then I need to divide it by its mass on the periodic table. So nitrogen is divided by 14 and oxygen is divided by 16. Type that in your calculator. You get 1.8 something. And I don't remember this one. Someone type that in your calculator, see what you get. 4.63. Did you get more of a decimal on this one? I want to say it's 1.89, but I don't remember. 25.9 divided by 14. 1.85. There we go. Okay, so this is like saying that we have 1.85 nitrogens for every 4.63 oxygens. But that's not how we write chemical formulas, right? We can't have decimals in them. But we know that if I divide any number by itself, I can get a 1. So if I were to divide this by itself, then I know I can have 1 nitrogen, which would give me a whole number. Okay, so let's do that. So let's divide this by itself. 1.85 divided by 1.85. That's going to give me 1. But whatever I do to one thing, I have to do the other thing, just like I do in math. So I'm going to divide by that same number. 4.63 divided by 1.85, and that gives me 2.5. So now my new formula for oxygen is 1 nitrogen for every 2.5 oxygens. Sometimes you'll be done at that point. Okay. Sometimes this will be like 2.9, and that's close enough to 3 that you can just round up to 3. But in this case, 2.5 is right in between 2 and 3, so we can't just round. We have to multiply everything by 2. So N2 and O5. And then this is your formula. This is your final answer.